Hidden in Goa's villages is a drink that has been crafted the same way for centuries. A tradition that goes back over 500 years. It comes from a fruit that didn't even exist in India before the Portuguese arrived. And today, it's one of the very few spirits in the world with a geographical indication tag, meaning it is recognized as a product that is uniquely tied to Goa. Much like champagne belongs to France or tequila belongs to Mexico. But how is Feni actually made? Why does it smell so strong? And why are the families in Goa still making it the traditional way? So today we are traveling deep into the hinterlands of Goa with Soul Traveling to uncover the real story of Feni. Hi, I am Eish from Soul Traveling, and if you've traveled with us before, you know we love uncovering stories of Goa's culture. And today's story is one of Goa's most misunderstood traditions, Feni. But before we see how it's made, we need to go back 500 years. The cashew tree actually comes from Brazil. In the 16th century, Portuguese traders brought cashew plants to Goa. But interestingly, they didn't bring it for the fruit. Cashew trees were planted to prevent soil erosion along the Western Ghats. The fruit was almost ignored, until Goans did what Goans do best. They experimented, and eventually discovered that the juice of the cashew apple could be fermented and distilled into a powerful spirit. And that alcohol came to be known as Feni. Now, where did the name Feni actually come from? The word Feni is believed to have originated from the Sanskrit word Fena, which means foam. Over time, as languages evolved and pronunciations changed, Fena gradually transformed into Feni, the name we know today. Feni is one of the very few spirits in the world almost entirely made manually. And it starts with a very simple process, the cashew fruit falling from the tree. Unlike many fruits used in alcohol production around the world, cashew apples are never plucked from the tree. They must fall naturally to the ground. This is because the moment a cashew apple is picked directly from the tree, its flavor begins to change. During the harvesting season, which usually takes place between March and May, farmers walk through their orchards early in the morning collecting the fallen cashew apples by hand. Each fruit carries a single cashew nut attached at the bottom, which is later separated and processed separately. But for Feni makers, it's the juicy, aromatic cashew apple that matters the most. Once collected, the fruit is transported to small village distillation setups where the next stage begins. Traditionally, cashew apples are crushed using a stone press known as polndi. The process is simple but incredibly effective. The fruits are first lightly stomped by foot, breaking the skin and releasing the juice. They are then placed into the stone press, a natural rock basin carved into stone, where a heavy stone weight presses down slowly on the fruit. As the pressure builds, the juice begins to flow out, collecting in a small channel carved into the rock. The freshly extracted, pure juice of the cashew apple is known as miro. The collected juice is then transferred into a large earthen or plastic fermentation vessel. Here the juice is left undisturbed for about 2 to 3 days. During this process, natural wild yeast present in the air converts the once sweet cashew juice into a lightly alcoholic fermented liquid, ready for the most crucial step in the process, distillation. The fermented liquid is poured into a traditional copper pot called bhatti. A wood fire is lit beneath the pot, slowly heating the fermented juice. As the liquid warms, alcohol vapors begin to rise and travel through the bamboo or metal pipe connected to the still. These vapors then cool and condense into liquid once again, dripping slowly into a collecting vessel. The first distillation produces a light seasonal drink known as Urrak, which is milder and usually enjoyed during the early cashew season. The liquid can then be distilled again to produce Feni. So today I'm here with Mr. Dinesh in Riverna, who has been running this distillery for about 45 years.
माझं नाव दिनेश सोगुण बंडायकर. आमची बापूय पेण हांगा करतालो काजू. 45 वर्सां जाली आमी उर्राक काडपा लागल्या. सकयल आमी रिवणाक जाल्ले हांगाच आनी हांगचेले. आमी सकयल्यान हांगच्यान वयर येता मागीर 10 मिनटां लागता आमकां. मागीर आमी सकाळ फुडें येतात, काजू सगळे पुनयतात आनीक गरयतात. परत येवन आमी काजू हें करतात. मागीर उर्राक भरता, मोळटा आमी सगळें करतात. आनीक आमचे फाटल्यान आतां बापायच्या फाटल्यान हांवें गेलें. म्हाज्या फाटल्यान भुरगीं करतले, चलो करतलो म्हणटा म्हाका खबर ना. कित्याक म्हगेली हांव सर्वीस करून हें करता.
दिनेश भाई, आता गरमेच्या दिसांनीच काजू लागता. गरमेच्या दिसांनी इतले मॅन्युअल काम आसून हार्डवर्क आसतलो न्ही खूब
हय
तातूंत.
हार्डवर्क आसा भोंवपा पडटा हांगच्यान बादली घेवन ते भरतकीर हाडपाक नाका जाता मागीर वयर चडाव पडटा सामको ऊंच आसा कळ्ळें ऊंच सकयल देंव सामकें जार जाता आनी पांय बी साम भरतात
आमी हाडून सुद्दां हांगा
हाडून
घालून
सुद्दां हांगाल मागीर ते ओळची पडटा रातची मागीर आड बी जाता एक दिसा
आनी पयलीं जेन्ना मॅन्युअली मळटाले तेन्ना आनी
चड त्रास आसले तेन्ना नाका जातालें येवन भोंवोन येवन माडवप म्हणल्यार फकाण न्ही तें स्टॅमिना जाय न्ही तितलो
सो डेली तुमचो प्रोसेस कसो आसता सकाळीं तुमी 8 येता म्हळ्यार
ना सकाळचे आमी संक येता
संक येता
संक येवन उर्राक भरता उर्राक भरून मागीर एक 8 7:30 आसपाक परत भोंवपाक लागता दीसभर भोंवत रावपाचें सात जार जाता सांजची
खुबदां काजू काडत रावतात.
हय हय पडटा त्यो काडपाच्यो
आनी दीस तुमचो असो काबार कसो जाता.
त्या दिसा उर्राक मारले त्या दिसा काडून दवरता व्हरता सगळें हांगा कांय दवरना.
Feni and Urrak in Goa are not just drinks. They are part of celebrations, festivals, weddings, and village gatherings. Some people drink it neat, some with limca, kokum, or soda. Today, many traditional distillers are struggling. Urbanization, regulations, and declining interest from younger generations threaten this centuries-old craft. But at the same time, a new wave of entrepreneurs and storytellers is helping the world rediscover Goa's most iconic spirit. From a fruit that arrived in Goa with the Portuguese centuries ago to a spirit that today carries the flavor, aroma, and identity of this land, Feni has traveled a long journey. And maybe that's what makes it special. It's local and deeply connected to the people who make it. If you enjoyed discovering this side of Goa with soul traveling, subscribe to our channel. We are creating a series exploring the real culture, food, and traditions of Goa. Let us know in the comments, have you ever tried Feni or Urrak? And if you haven't, would you?